Identify the solutions to the function. So I'm going to take each of these factors and set them equal to 0. 2x equals 0. 7x minus 21 equals 0. 6x plus 3 equals 0. And then I'm going to solve. Solution?
Negative 5 is negative 1 is a negative 6x squared. Okay, same process again.
Second solution. If I recall from previous years, be careful when you simplify this. It is negative 1/2, not negative 2. Use a calculator to find the approximate intersection, and the key is to round to the nearest 10. Okay, so I'm going to come up here. It's nice with these graphing calculators that have colors. Clear out anything that's currently in there. I'm going to type in the quadratic formula x squared plus 2x, subtract 8, x to the third plus 3x squared, subtract 8, and graph it. So there could be multiple intersections. Oh, it's hard to tell. I can see 1. This could be 2 or 3. I want to zoom in on this area, so I want to lower it here. I'm going to go to Windows. I'm okay with this length. I want to go down further. Right now it's only going down as far as negative 10. I'm going to move it down to negative 15. I don't need to go up so high here, so let's just go with positive 5 and see if I have a better view here. Still, I believe that it's hard to see here. I'm going to take this instead of and go from negative 5 to positive 5 and see. As I try to zoom in here. Okay, now I can see there's 1, 2, 3. There's actually 3 intersection points. So how do we find those? Second, trace, intersect. And it doesn't matter which one you start with. First curve just means the first equation you plugged in. When I get close to the intersection point and press enter, it jumps to the second curve, which is the second equation. Press enter and go to the top. Now here's the key. What is the intersection? Round to the nearest tenth. Negative 2.7 and negative 6. Let's round it to the nearest tenth. Next one, second trace intersect. Okay, first curve is first equation. Enter again, second equation, over the top. Round to the nearest. Okay, now you're like, what is this one? Remember when you see an E here, this means actually move the decimal 14 places to the left. So this would be 0.000000041. So this really rounds to 0. 0, negative 8 is our next one. And our final one, first curve, jump second curve, and over the top, it's going to be 0.7. Make sure to round to the nearest tenth, and negative 6. Number 22, it says a small business, the profit of a small business in thousands of dollars since it was founded can be modeled by the following equation where T represents the number of years since 1980. So when T is 0, you're at 1980. When T is 1, it's 1981. So find 15, and then what does this mean in terms of time and profit? So here's my equation. I'm going to go back to extending here, so I'm probably going to have to expand this quite a ways. Let's at least go out to 25 here, and we're going to have to go up quite a ways, but let's see here. We're going to go up a little bit higher. So I'm just approximating to get everything into the graph. I'm getting closer. There we go. Okay. So I've plugged in this equation, making sure that it is plugged in correctly. It looks good. And I graphed it. And now it needs me to find 15. This is when T, or X-narc, what we call it, when T is 15. Second trace value, 15. So I can see 15 corresponds to negative 945. What does that mean? Well, 15 years past 1980 would be in the year 1995, the profit of the small business was negative $945,000. So, they're nearly $1 million in the hole in the year 1995, 15 years past 19. at this problem, I can see that the roots occur at -5, -1, and at 4 and 7. -5, -1, 4, and 7. Now, multiplicities are either even or odd. Okay, so it bounces off at -5, so it is even. Okay, there's actually 2 there. It bounces off. It cuts straight through at -1. It's odd. When it cuts straight through, it's linear. It has 1. Now notice this also cuts through, but can you see the difference of how they cut through? When it comes up or comes down, it's like it's horizontal at that point and then lifts up. We say that it's odd again because it cuts through, but it's actually cubic at that point. And then it cuts through at 7, and it is odd again with a 1. Now, what do you need to have down? You need to have these down, but I just want to explain this is even. This is odd, cuts through, odd, cuts through, odd, cuts through. These are both linear, and this is cubic and